not be spared. You will not be saved.
That literally should not hit at that angle. You don't make that. Idiots. This is the type of people who think that Killer is overpowered, by the way. Right? People running into me like idiots. Keep in mind, they managed to do 2 gems already, and now they're just throwing it away. You didn't even blind me. You didn't even blind me, by the way. Idiots. Dojo. Idiots. Purely This is literally the type of person who goes to YouTube and says Killer is overpowered and whatnot, or goes to TikTok to try and make a fucking compilation of stunning the Killer,
You will
only
see.
to do what you just saw, failing miserably. Wah, wah, wah. I'm a Survivor player and I can't fucking deal with not getting my way. Wah, wah, wah. Where was your dead art that time? Let's see, you got decisive? Nope. So look at this straight. You'll stand up in front of me, by their own volition, mind you. Stun me, their own volition. Dead hard, after getting my attention, because you're an idiot. And then when I give you my attention again, you fail miserably. Honestly, rank 4 pairs with this far better than I thought it does. Because before, you only get the aura reading if it's on someone who isn't the obsession, mind you. But now, I mean, yeah, if it's on someone who isn't the obsession, but now I get it either way, because they then become the obsession, which triggers rank 4, which then gives the aura reading onto them. Don't care. Mind you, I now have to wait for someone to die to get the Mori here, despite the fact they're both at second stage, meaning they can't get themselves off, right? And he's on the ground, meaning no one can save him, no one can save them. So the game, right now, would be over. They're dead, still have to wait for it though. Also, mind you, they did test out a thing that would change this, right? Where once everybody is slugged, the game ends. But that was deemed as
Pizza for you.
not something that should pass, right? Despite the fact that right then and there, it wasted my time. Right? That wasted my time. Also, that cut short. That got cut short, mind you. Fucking 10 years. 10 years of a game that is quite honestly going to shit, and it is on the devs. It really is, and it's on those who want to defend the devs. Like, okay, Oddstava, I love you. I do, I truly do. I like your content, and I do think having a good outlook for Dead by Daylight is a good thing. But you need to stop fucking kissing ass. Okay, I'm gonna be blunt with you, I'm gonna rant here for a second. You made a video recently, not recently, but somewhat recently, saying that Dead by Daylight has been in the best place it's ever been in, but people just have less patience with the devs for what's the fucking word he used? Tolerance. Have less of a tolerance for when they fuck up. You are halfway correct there. Only halfway. You are correct. We have less of a fucking tolerance, but it is not unjust for that. Alright? This is a 10-year-old game. 10 years old. And they somehow haven't figured out how the balance should be. Because they don't play it. It is that simple. Do you remember the Hag incident? Right? With Matthew? Right? I do. That needs to happen again. I'm gonna be blunt with you and say that. The developers of the game need to go on stream and in the next community thing, play Killer. Play Killer for 2 hours. Right? I say that because with just 1 hour, if they're getting 4Ks as consistently as they say they should at the low MMR, they'll then get to the high MMR. And then they'll actually experience what happened with that Korean team all over again and realize, hey, this is a problem perk, this is a problem perk, this is a problem perk, this is a problem perk. Okay? This fucking perk is a problem perk. It's saying 0.5 is bullshit, mind you. I have, countless times, waited a second, right? Which sure, if my perception is faster, a second might actually be 0.5. But if that's the case, then this should be something like 0.4, right? If you've played For Honor, right, I'm gonna bring a fucking another game into this to fucking back this up, right? There are people out there who can react to light attacks. Do you know how quick that is? Right? That's 400 ms. For those who don't know what the fuck that means it is 0.4. Right? 400 ms, 400 milliseconds, as far as I'm aware. That means that people can react to that. Okay? If you fuck up in any way, shape, or form, right, to that light parry, aka respond a bit too late, you get hit. Quite honestly, 0.4 should be what Dead Hard is. Alright? That is how long the endurance should last. Because this is not a react perk. People do this when they fuck up. I, as killer, shouldn't have to wait if they fuck up to see if they have Dead Hard. Right? I shouldn't have to do that. Also, this is now fucking hell here twice, so I'm assuming this hate doesn't know what the fuck it does or doesn't have it yet. Also, this perk is dumb. Last stand, I will stand by this. This is a dumb perk. Right? Stuns them for 3 seconds. Okay. Why? How does this stun them? If it's Trapper, it slightly makes sense because it's just a dude. If it's Legion, it's just a dude, right? How the fuck does this make sense for Nemesis? What, are you kicking him in his fucking heel? You ain't gonna do shit to him. How is this gonna impact Springtrap? It's literally made of metal. What, you're just gonna throw yourself onto him? He'll just grab you and then kill you. The Xenomorph has a literal dagger on its tail. The fuck are you gonna do? Right? Doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make sense. That's not like a fucking complaint of like, oh, it's a broken perk. Mind you, it's not broken, it's just literally shouldn't be here. It just doesn't fit. It literally doesn't fit. Right? If the killer could jump through a window to attack the survivors, that makes sense. For the reason why that makes sense is the reason why it doesn't make sense on Survivor. Right? The killer is here to kill people, throwing themselves at their prey, their target, the thing they're trying to kill. That makes sense. Survivors throwing themselves at the thing trying to kill them doesn't make fucking sense. Right? I understand the whole, oh, but they're distracted, you know, because most people use this when someone's picked someone up. That doesn't fucking matter! That doesn't matter! Right? This is a literal metal chunk of metal, right? It doesn't get off balance just because, oh, an extra bit of weight has all of a sudden hit me. It's fucking metal. It's not gonna like cave in. It's not gonna buff. It's not gonna do anything like that. The Xenomorph has a fucking tail. You hit it in its back, it's just gonna hold the other guy tighter, probably strangle them to death at that, and then just stab you with its tail. Right? Nemesis will just crush the person they're holding and then impale you with the tentacle that they have in their arm. Or if it was actual Nemesis, just fucking shoot you, because turns out in the original Resident Evil Nemesis, where he comes from, he just picks up a rocket launcher from somewhere. You get context where he gets it from in Operation Raccoon City, but he just gets a rocket launcher. Man's just literally just gets an actual rocket launcher just to hunt down a single person. It's like, fucking what? Okay, cool. But that's besides the point, because for some reason they decided not to do anything like that. You know? Not even give him, like, an actual sprint speed or anything, he just looked really goofy. moving at the same speed, but now with a different animation. It looks really goofy sometimes. Who else is there? Singularity is made of metal, he also wouldn't give a fuck. Basically, 90% of killers, right, wouldn't give a shit. Trapper has a bunch of metal spikes in him. Plus, he apparently fought against the Entity for a while. Not literally as in like a Souls boss fight or whatever, but fought back, and that's why he now has the metal spikes in him, you know, basically as a punishment. He didn't just die, which is a first for a thing, and second of all, the dude is bigger than survivors. Right? Have you ever tried to, like, actually fight, like, your parent or something? Like, playing or whatever, and they just easily pick you up? Right? That is essentially the Trapper. You can't fight him because he's just stronger than you, period. Wraith is smaller, yes, but for some reason he can enter a different plane or whatever, which is how he's invisible or something. Right. So someone with random bullshit powers can be stunned by a regular fucking dude. No. Also, I will say it again. This shit is fucking dumb. This is now worse. Alright, this shit is even worse. This, I hated already because it was 32 meters, right? 16 meters, which is its literal worst variation of this. Right, when you upgrade it, it goes to like 24 or something. 16 meters is actually pretty fair. 32, you don't have to pay attention to where you are at all. You just instantly, you already know where the window is, where a pallet is, so there's no need to actually be processing anything of like, okay, there's a window there, so if I get in this generator, and they start to chase me, I'll run this direction. There's no need for that, because you already know where the next window is, even if you can't physically fucking see it, because you can see its damn aura through walls. This is obnoxious, because there's no range limit. Right, this is just, you see the closest 5 pallets and windows. So just forever, wherever they are on the map. The closest 5, wherever they are. It's just fucking dumb. That's just fucking dumb.
Farewell.
Notice how loud that is without looking full of blood. Unless they didn't sound where they were. So as usual, I didn't know they were behind me. Because as usual, the fucking sound in this game is dog shit for killer. The survivor, they hear my giant loud ass feet. For me, I can't hear them. You will see. Keep in mind, currently they're oblivious due to Rancor. And that's the game.
You will submit.
Yep, because it's so stressful for them. Right? It's so stressful for them. Right, well I'm down to 2 gens and have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hook states I would still have to go through, right? If I did do this. If I didn't pull this off. And now you're dead. Would have to hook them
So far.
3 times. 1, 2, then down. That again is being cut off early. There is actually a him leaning back. There was actually a him leaning back part of that animation. Did they cut it back out or something? So this is, by the way, this is just here to screw up anybody who has a fucking totem perk. Right? Anybody who has a hex perk, this literally just completely breaks it. Because you see the exact spot of each hex totem. Break one, go to next. Break one, go to next. And again, again, and again, then they're all broken. Of course. Of course. Ah, I see. A gen perk. A gen build. This is all this is here for. Do it faster while injured. Do it faster near someone. Do it just period. Do gen 6% faster, because that's all this perk does. Just makes you permanently do them 6% faster. And then this is here to just be annoying. That's all it does.